drop my kids and on the way driving back, and I thought of recording a new episode. Now, when someone, say a stranger or even acquaintance, being extra nice to you, is it fair for me to say that you will automatically feel something is not right? Like, this person is trying to sell me something. It could be, some network marketing stuff, some products they're trying to sell, insurance, funds, anything, real estate, cars, and so on, right? So that's how we normally behave when someone suddenly become very polite with you or super nice to you. And the reason why this happened is because we are somehow conditioned to feel that way because of the bad reputation that some marketers, and to be more precise, salespeople did. And that sort of spoiled the industry in a sense, right? So what I want to share with you today is that what we want to do is to make sure that we don't repeat the same thing. And that's where good marketing comes into the picture. This is where marketing is sort of different from salesmanship. I'm not saying that marketing is better or salesmanship is better, because they both work hand in hand. But with good marketing, then you'll be able to do your sales. So like I said, they go hand in hand. Now, to be more precise, the marketing aspect that I'm talking about is branding. So when you build your brand, when you have a good brand in that sense, when you have the good reputations, then people won't be so defensive because they know your intention is not trying to sell something when you are giving value. And for a good brand to be successful, it's three, I would say, foundations to making sure that you don't fall into like any of those typical marketers or salespeople where all they think of is trying to sell something at the moment that they need. So the first part is called consistency. You have to be consistent towards your brand. What do I mean by that? So if you were to act this way, make sure that you continue to act that way. Or in other words, if you say something, make sure that you're consistent towards that same thing that you're saying. The second part is called value. Now, what do I mean by value? So when those marketers or salespeople who are extra nice because you want to sell something, it's because they haven't been adding value throughout the whole process. And now they want something. In this case, what do I mean by they want something? It means that they want to sell something. They have to so-called build up the reputation to be extra nice in that sense. So they weren't really focused on giving value prior to asking for what they have to offer. So if you focus on giving value all the while, then you will not have problem when you get into the so-called selling mode. And let me be clear here, there's nothing wrong with selling. Selling is the basic essence of business. If you can't get that, if you can't accept that, I'm sorry to say that you can't be an entrepreneur. Every single entrepreneur is a salesperson, right? So let's go back to here. So the value that I'm referring to is another concept of value where you're focusing on, hey, if I was to sell this product, right, will it truly add value to my customer, right? Rather than thinking how much money I will make, what's in for me, how about if you start thinking what's in for your customer, right? Would they really get that value? See, if you were to focus on that, you'll only be promoting good stuff and not garbage stuff. And by doing that, that's going to help you to build on your brand at the same time, right? So we talk about the first one about consistency. The second one is about value. And what is the third one? The third one is called association. Not joining some association or organization, but how do you associate to other brands? Right now, that is very critical, because if you want to remain a good reputation, a good brand, it depends on what other brands, what other products that you're associated with. So let's say you are a good marketer, right? Then you get an option to choose you know, there are many products you have to choose from to promote. There are many partners that you can work with. It doesn't mean that you will be selling just your own product, true? So because of focusing on the concept, or should I say the foundation of association, what you associate with will actually represent your brand. You should not just focus on the products that will make you the most money, or in other words, you should be focusing on a product that can actually enhance your brand, because if you associate with the right brand, that elevates you instead of pushing you down, in a sense, right? So these are the 3 foundations that will help you to build a good brand. With that said, this is Patrick here. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to share with your friends and tag those who you feel that they can pick up some ideas here and there, right? And of course, if you like to stay updated, go to patric.live. See you all and have a great day ahead.